Wendi, Faircloth, Training Director at PAWs, with this month's training tip. We all kind of want our dogs to be useful to us and help us out from time to time. And a lot of times what I hear from people in my classes, they'd like their dogs to pick stuff up when they drop it. So what we're going to talk about this week is how to start a retrieve with your dog, a positive retrieve to get them to pick up stuff for us. A couple of examples of how dogs can help us would be, a lot of times when you're coming in the house with groceries or something and you go to unlock the front door and you're fumbling with your keys and they drop to the ground, and then you go to bend over and then your purse flies off and the groceries spill out of the bag. So I just happen to have my dog pick up my keys for me. Another thing that they can do is they can open and close doors for us. If we put a special strap on there, we can teach them, Frisco, come here, buddy. We can teach them how to open and close doors. They also can, a big one for me is picking up the remote control. If I drop the remote off the bed or something, Frisco, my dog, will pick it up. Another thing he does specifically is he gets something out of the fridge for me if I need it. So those are some examples of stuff that we can teach our dogs to do through a positive way of teaching the retrieve. So this is going to be a few-part segment. The first part we're going to talk about is getting your dogs to recognize stuff and to want to put stuff in their mouth. So we're going to start with a hold and a carry and a give. How to give it, how to hold it, how to bring it, and how to give it. So we are going to start off, and I have a couple of things here that I'm going to start off with. I kind of start to use significant things. This is going to be the easiest thing that we're going to teach them how to hold it and how to carry it. And all this is just a little piece of PVC piping. So one of the first steps when I'm teaching my dogs, this is obviously you want to have treats ready because they need to be rewarded. I'm going to present this. Yes. And usually the first thing that they do is they touch it with their nose. Yes. So you'll start off by rewarding them for even touching it. After a day or so, if you reward them for yes. If you reward them for touching it with their nose, you'll see, and he already does it. Frisco. Yes. Good boy. He's already doing it. He's already putting his mouth on it. He already knows a retrieve, so he knows, yes, good boy. Now he's going to touch it with his nose. Yes. So at first, that's what you're going to get. You're going to use a piece of PVC, yes, and you're going to get them touching their nose to it. Then I try something different. This is just a little magnet clip. It's kind of an odd shape. So I'm going to present this to the dog. Frisk. Yes. And they're going to touch it with their nose, and then I'm going to reward them. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yes. Good. So you want them touching their nose to it. Yes. Good boy. And then I'll take something like the keys, and I'll present this, the same thing again. Good boy. Sit. Good. Frisk. Yes, good boy. You notice too that I'm marking, every time he touches it, I'm marking that with a yes. That's my marker word. So anytime he does yes, something that I want to see him repeat, I'm going to mark it with a yes. Yes, good boy. So what you're going to do, you're going to play around with all these different objects, the PVC, a couple of other things that are significant. I always do the remote control also. So you're just going to play with that, get them touching it. The goal the goal would be to eventually have them putting their mouth on it.